Mr. Worldwide, T-Pain. El que no oye consejo, no llega viejo. So, listen up. Let it go. La, 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 la. If the girl wanna play, let it go. Let it go. La, 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 la. If the girl wanna play, let it go. Let it go. La, 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 la. If the girl wanna play, let it go. Let it go. La, 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 la. If the girl wanna play, let it go.
Offense, all you do is put your hands up. You. If you're a defensive end, you're on 2. Down. Set. You. Down. Set. You. Down. Set. You. Kevin, lower your shoulder. You're too high. Lower it. Down. Set. You. Down. Set. You. Down. Set. You. Down. Set. You.
They get caught up. Back up. Put yourself back. As we get better and we know what we're doing, then we can tighten up. As we get better, we can start tightening up on the splits. Okay? Start play everything but now. Okay? Play everything but now. 3 linebackers. Slow flow, pass, pull, counter. Okay, here we go. Where you at? Ready? Go. Go. There it is. And back. Let's go. Fast slow. Ready? Go. Back. Let's go. Full flow. Stitch. Go. Line up. Nice. That's the way to go. Stay in the box. You stay in your box. Ready? Go. Go. Back. Next 3. Go. Go. Back. Good. Let's go, full flow, ready? Go! Get there over the top, there it is. Nice shot, Moreno. Let's go back. Okay, fast flow, ready? Go! There it is, last one. Counter flow. He stays in the box, you stay in the box. Set, go! Nice. Set, go, go! Turn around, set. What? Wait. Set, go. Turn around. Set, go. There you go. Set, go. Turn, set, go. Set, go. Go. Get there, let's go. Set, go. Get there, set, go. Set, go. 6 feet. Go. Set, go. Get there. Go. Get there, set your feet. Go. There it is. Go. Set. Go. Last one, set. Go. Set. I want you to
Hey, you gotta follow him, all right? Down. Set. Rip your hip. Rip them. Let's go. Down. Set. Going to your left. Alan, you're going left. You're on that side going left. Down. Set. Make sure you lower your hips. Rock those hips up. Down. Set. Look at there. Break right here. Hurry up. Go hard on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hurry up. 2 laps. Go up for check. Stay there. Down. Set. Juliano, make sure you step up, huh? Now, Ellie. Set. Hold your head. Down.
Go. Turn around, 6 feet. there. Get there. Go. 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 Get there. Get there. Get there.
Field it. You can't wait for it. Chavo, me la tienes que poner en el piso. Want it hard on the ground, baby. Hard on the ground. Sanchez is no food. You saw that? Hold on.
Here we go, East L.A. sports scene now opening up another chapter with a brand new school year, and that means, of course, football is in the air, and it's right here from the campus of Torres High School, the Toros of Esteban Torres High School, and we are now getting ready for our first media day here of this year of 2014, this brand new season. And speaking with us now, first up, and will be first up leading the team at quarterback this year, Robert Castro. How you doing, Robert?
I'm doing really good today. Just came to practice, get ready for our scrimmage tomorrow, and get ready for the season.
Now, we saw you last year playing a lot of positions for Coach Cuevas and the team. This year now it's a very different frame of mind and a new focus. Talk about the transition out of quarterback. Tell us what happened, the coach is talking to you, or how did it all come about?
Well, during last year, going into playoffs, he told me that since we're losing him, he wanted to see me at quarterback because he don't have nobody else. And when he told me that, I just got ready and came out to practice and do what I do. Okay, it's going to be a lot of big shoes to fill for David Fontanez, who, of course, was the stalwart of the team. He did a lot of good things, a lot of multi-purpose position player, and he's moved on, and now it's going to fall into your hands. Talk about the transition. Was David able to speak to you a little bit about taking control of the team? Well, yeah, we talked a couple of days ago, and he just told me, like, don't give up on yourself. Just be there. When your team messes up, don't put them down, and just get ready.
Okay, Robert, you're going to have to look at that playbook and talk to the coaches, look at a lot of film, okay, to get your mindset in terms of the opponent. You're going to have to read the defenses and know when to run those special plays and coach puts in, but there's also going to be some options where you may read yourself and you may want to call some special plays. How have you been preparing for that?
Well, we've been practicing. He tells me when to call these plays, when to switch it, and I just do what I have to do, and he tells me when to do it. And I just tell the team what they have to do, and we get ready.
In terms of your passing skills, obviously you're going to now reverse it. Last year you caught a lot of passes, and this year you're going to be initiating those passes to your receivers. Anything you're doing now, especially here in camp, as you get ready for the start of the season, that you're working with the receivers?
Well, he puts me one day working with the receivers, and then he'll put me working with the running backs, and I just keep going on and on until I get it right.
Last year was a huge season for the Toros, all the way to the semifinals before losing to View Park. But again, going that far into just the third year of the school program had to make you guys very proud, and now with bigger expectations for this year.
Oh, yeah, we won championship this year. We couldn't get it last year, but we're willing to get it this year and take it as how we want and make sure we get it. Just be ready.
Describe your teammates here with the practice just underway for, 2 or 3 weeks now, but you're getting ready next week to start. The mood of the camp, the mood of the team, and character of the team right now.
Well, all of us are hyped for championship. Everybody's been talking about it. We're like a family now. So we're just getting ready for our first game to show what we got.
Okay, and this team will show a lot of seniors, a lot of juniors, a lot of sophomores, and maybe a few freshmen, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Robert, tell us about your school that you're in here at Torres. Which one do you belong to?
I go to Humanitas of Arts and Technology.
Okay, and your thoughts on the season, your goals that you've made for yourself and the team?
Well, like always, last year I tried to be the best receiver I can be, and this year I'm going to try to be the best quarterback. in Torres history.
Okay. And the number you've chosen, or you will be given, will it be 6? Because I know you wore that number last year.
I'm going to have to wear both again because he don't want to get the other 32 this year. So whatever number it is, I'm still going to come do what I do.
Okay. The designated starting quarterback for the Toros of Torres High School, Robert Castro. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
And we'll see you soon, okay? We're going to continue on here, East L.A. Sports Scene, with the media day here at Torres High School. Don't go away. We'll be right back. And now speaking with us, a running back on the offensive unit, and he's going to be a good one, Erick Sanchez. We saw you last year, Erick, playing, and we saw the Sotomayor game, which is a very big opportunity for you to play, and you shined very, very nicely. Let's talk about the season last year. I know there was a gap in between, and now you're coming back for this season, but let's go back to last season. You were in very, very good form, and your expectations this year now compared to last year.
Honestly, I've been waiting all this year just to play now because last year I had some problems and I had to stop playing. But this year I'm just eager to play and I'm just ready to show them what I'm about.
And the coach is, of course, very, very sympathetic and understanding to your situation because they recognize your skills and your asset to the team.
Yeah, they were very supportive with me and they always helped me out on everything and they were just always there for me. So I'm thankful for that.
And you learned the offense, and you learned the system last season. We saw that, so you're going to just really step right back up, pick up, as they say, where you left off. And you're game for that, right?
Yeah, last year I had a couple of problems with the plays, but now I actually learned my plays. Now I actually got to study them a little bit more, and now I just have them on lock, and I'm ready to show my skills, you know.
Let's talk about day one of the camp here, of the preparation for the school year, and, of course, the new season. Let's talk about how this team has come together.
It came together very well. I mean, we got a new coach, Gamboa, and we're happy to have him here. He's a great coach, and because of him, I think we united more as a family now. All our teammates are just more united. I feel like I'm with my second family here, and I just feel great to be here with them. I'm glad with my team.
And Torres has been producing outstanding running backs since day one, since the program opened here at Torres. Lots of good quarterbacks, lots of good running backs, defense, offensive linemen. It seems that this chemistry here at Torres is starting to really pick up.
And then all these new coaching staff that we're getting is also helping out. You know, back then when we started off like as a small, but we're just progressing as more and more as the years come, and we're just getting better and better, and we just can't wait to just start season.
And Erick Sanchez, you're going to be a welcome addition. You're a senior. Yeah. Okay, and tell us about the school you attend here at Torres.
I attend ELAC. I'm part of the mentorship program, and I'm also trying to join the leadership program too as well. Okay. And I'm actually,
Let's break that down. You said ELAC. Is that like a abbreviation for?
East Los Angeles Performing Arts Academy.
Okay, all right. And right here at Torres High School is a very, very diverse educational structure. Isn't that correct?
Yeah.
Different schools.
There's different academies that if you like to go to, you like engineering, there's a special academy for that teaches you more about that. And if you like acting and dancing, you could go to mine, which is ELAC. There's another Renaissance, and there's all different types, so it's great. It's a great school.
Let's talk about the influence that Coach Cuevas has had on you thus far, because he seems to be a very open-minded coach and a human being that will listen to those players that may have those certain circumstances that he can step up and help. Talk about your relationship with Coach Cuevas.
I mean, he's a great coach. He's very understanding. He's always been there for me. Like I said, I feel like he is like a family member to me, you know. I could always count on him. Also, my running back coach Nissim, I could count on him too. Practically every staff around here, all my teammates, I could count on them. So it's just very united. I just like the way the team is formed.
And there's a lot of hard work going on out here.
Yeah, of course. This is always, you can't, always got to give that work.
Tell us, Erick, when you get with the rest of your teammates here and you're thinking about the season, maybe 1 week in, 2 weeks in, the feeling that you think you'll have by then, how the team will look 2 or 3 weeks into the season.
I mean, right now we're good, but I mean we're striving for greatness. We're trying to get there. We're trying to get up to that level. We're trying to show everybody what Torres is about. The new pride of the East Side. It's not no more Garfield, no more Roosevelt. This is just a new pride right here. This is where it starts for the new thing. You're
going to cultivate that pride and take it all the way down the road to the season. And we want to wish you the best of luck in your endeavors here at Torres.
Thank you.
There he is, Erick Sanchez. Look for him to be carrying the ball quite a bit for Coach Cuevas and the coaching staff here for the Toros. We'll be right back with our next guest. Okay, third player up now, Gabriel Lala, so no stranger to Torres. This is going to be his 4th consecutive season, 1 year JV, and then 3 years now of being a very reliable player here for Coach Cuevas on the defensive unit, and the defensive end position is going to be yours, right, Gabriel?
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about the preparation, what the camp has been like, what the training sessions have been like here, and the preparation for the Toros.
It's been incredible, honestly. It's amazing. It's an amazing experience. It's exciting. It's exciting for all of us, especially because it's my senior year. This will be a good game. This will be a good, beautiful year this year.
And the seasons have now got each one consecutively better and better and better. And last year, semifinals in the Division III.
Well, actually, I wasn't a part of that. I kind of got Grey Cup, but
okay.
I was seeing it, and I was impressed with my Torres team. Honestly, like
yes.
I was excited. I was ready for next season. I was when they were playing, I was exercising. You know,
yes,
I was getting prepped for the next season, but I was ready.
Well, and this is what we're saying here. There seems to be a very good sense of ownership and buy-in by all the players, whether they may have been hurt or something might have happened grade-wise. They still feel connected to the team.
Yep, it's a family. You know, all of us are a family. We stick out for each other. We have each other's back. That's how it is around here in Torres. You know, nobody's an outsider. Nobody's a loner. We have each other's back. You know, it's good. It's all good.
Gabriel, talk about some of the things you're learning here with some new coaches that have been brought in. We see Nissim Leon. We see Coach Gamboa. Some new things you might have been learning now.
Yep, Gamboa is a good coach. Honestly, defensively, he's really a good coach. What he teaches us, what he teaches everybody, it's amazing what he brought to the team. Honestly.
Okay, and of course, Coach Cuevas is the head coach. He surrounds himself with great coaches, and now players are hitting the stride here at Torres. The 4th year, and they don't know where the road's going to go, but it's got to go nowhere but up.
Yep.
And you got to feel very good about being a part of this team.
Yep, I am proud of this team. People might say that we like kind of suck because we're new and stuff, but Garfield and Roosevelt, I'm pretty sure we could have good competition against them. I mean, we might not win. There might be a little slaughter there, but hey, we'll give them a competition.
But the main thing is, you're here. You're part of the community as well.
Yep, it's a community around here. You know, it's pretty good around here.
Yeah, talk quickly now your love and your passion. How'd you start playing football? Were you part of the Pop Warner system or school, you know, CYO or public parks, or how did you really get hooked on playing football?
Well, actually, I wasn't even planning on playing football. I was gonna go to Garfield, and I seen myself as a kid that was just gonna be in the stands looking at them play. But when I came to Torres, I was part of it, and I just got good because I just jumped into it, and I guess it just came naturally. But I didn't play. I might have played at Belvedere, you know, just flag football, but I never played with pads. The first time I played was my freshman year with Coach Rodriguez.
Yes.
Coach Rodriguez was here, and he was, you know, he taught me well. Coach Erick, he was here too.
Okay.
You know, he taught me well as well.
Describe very quickly before we let you go back to practice the character of this team, the vibrations you're getting out of each and one of your teammates.
Everybody's excited for tomorrow. Everybody, I can feel it. I can feel the tension. Everybody's just ready. Like everybody's neck hair is up. You know, we're just all excited for tomorrow.
Okay. And the day after and the day after that for the whole season,
yes,
Gabriel
sir.
Lala.
Yes,
thank
sir.
you very much. Okay.
You.
know, watch for him. He'll be at the defensive end position, and we're going to continue on here. Media Day at the home of the Torres High School Toros. We'll be right back with more of East LA Sports Scene. And here we go now, rolling with Vincent Esparza. We say Vicente or Vince Esparza, affectionately known to some of his teammates. But Vince, let's talk about your role here on this edition of the Toros. A high expectation for the team. They're doing very well, getting better and better each year. But let's talk about your role now with Coach Cuevas and what he has you penciled in now to play for this season.
Well, this season I'm playing wide receiver. I'm playing wide receiver as Z, and then I'm also playing strong safety, so I'm kind of playing both ways. Okay. And we're looking pretty good out there right now.
The character of this team here seemed like every player I've talked to, excited, determined,
yes,
eager to learn, newness, the innovations that Coach Cuevas has brought in now for the team. Let's talk about your impression of that so far.
Well, you know, we are pumped. We're ready for this season. Last season we came out short in the semifinals, but we're ready this season. We worked harder this summer. We've been here since day one, and we're ready for anything that comes our way.
Okay, and Vince, you're a senior, so you've been in the program now. You've learned and you've seen quite a bit in a short period of time. And as they say, this is a meteoric rise for a brand new school. And now going into the 4th year, they've already had a semifinal appearance. You got to be talking about the pride factor to defend your station and your position with this football team.
Yes, sir. It's because when we started, like, a lot of people doubted us and said that we were not going to do good, but we're proving people wrong, and we're shutting them up, if I could say that. Yeah, we're just putting Torres in the map. Okay. That's about it.
Now, the school you're enrolled here at Torres.
Yes. I attend to Humanitas Academy, and I've been there since I was a freshman.
Okay, some of the favorites on your list, favorite subject, maybe a favorite player, favorite movie, something you do in your social time.
Well, in subject, I really like math, and well, my spare time, I'm basically here all the time, working and trying to get better every day.
Okay, tomorrow there's going to be what we call a full scrimmage, right?
Yes, sir. We're playing against Legacy, and it's here at Torres. It's at 6. It starts at 6.
Okay, your calculations and your thoughts on the schedule this season, the 2014, because there's been a change in the league. The Toros are now moved into the Northern League. Any thoughts about that?
Well, we got new teams that we've never seen before, but I mean, like I said, we've been working all summer, and we're ready for anything that comes our way.
Okay, one last question in terms of the impressions that you take from watching NFL, from watching college. Anyone in particular that's made an impression on you in terms of you watching them perform on a weekly basis?
Well, like a favorite player, you could say. There's actually a high school player that barely went into USC, Dory Jackson.
Yes,
very.
He's getting a lot of attention.
Yes, he is. Very athletic guy, and then he's very good, and like I kind of look up to him, even though he's young and everything, but he's really good, and he inspires me to do better.
Okay, and I got to just ask the last question here for you, Vince. Vince, is your favorite route that you run?
I like to run the comeback a lot because it always is there, and then you can take a hit.
Okay, Vicente, Vince, Esparza, good luck, son. Okay, in this coming season, all right?
Have a good day.
And thank you for spending some time with us here on East L.A. Sports Scene. We'll be back with a few more players here from Media Day on the home field of the Toros getting ready for the 2014 season. We'll be right back. Coming back to East L.A. Sports, and he's no stranger, of course, and he has been in our in-studio program earlier this year, back when the season had just ended, and we were doing the recaps of the season. And John Gonzalez was brought by Coach Cuevas, and very proudly as an all-city selection on defense. And John, it's good to see you again. How are you?
Good, and you?
Doing well, and I know you are busy, focused, ready. Intense, all those adjectives that describe a football player and his team. Talk about the camp so far and how it's going.
Well, when I first started here, it was like a brand new chapter for me, and I didn't know people. I was alone, and then by the time one time kept coming, I started knowing people. I started knowing the teachers. I started knowing the camp as well, and I joined the football team, and that's what made me more like known for the school, and like. I actually like it now.
That spells to me confidence, pride, interest in what you're doing as a student athlete, and then you translated that onto the field of play here, and the rewards came for you. All city last year, and a number of sacks up in the 20s, 21, 22 sacks, and you are on target for some record setting here at Torres. Tell us about your mindset for that. Will you just let the season and the game come to you?
Well, for this season, right?
Yeah.
For the season, I'm looking forward to it. We've been looking all summer long. We've been right here in the field working hard, and we're trying to do the best for the team. And me as a captain, and Jose Munive and Gio, we've been putting our hearts out there in the field and for the team. And I'll do anything for the team if I want.
Okay, and some of the technique now maybe is going to be refined because there's new coaches that have come on board. We have Coach Nissim, Coach Gamboa. Of course, you have Coach Sergio still here, and other coaches that have worked with you all your 3 years at Torres. Tell us how that has now culminated, how it's really prepared you to get ready for your final season.
Well, Coach Butters and Danny have been working with me since I was a freshman, and they showed me how to do the technique and how to play the game, how to know the name of the game. And I give them a lot of props for them showing me how to play the sport. And for them, that's why I'm all city.
Okay, and you're going to have a big reputation to uphold. And also, as they say, the X is on your back because of the team. You got to the semifinals, Division III. Now there's been a change in the alignment of the league, too. So talk about the coaches preparing you guys mentally for this.
Well, all summer long, the coaches have been preparing us for the best, not for the best of our team and our school, and we're putting our name out there in the city because we're a new Torres High School around the East L.A, and we're the new Torres pride around the city.
So instilling a lot of pride in the community, and we see that the fan attendance for the games is starting to pick up. Your thoughts on putting on a big season here for the fans in the community?
Well, I'll do like for this year, coming year, like I want the community to come and to see how how we improved since the first year we started until now. Okay. And this year we're looking forward to go to the championship this year.
Describe, before we let you go here, John, the character, the mood of the team now.
The character of the team this year is positive, and we've grown discipline. We've grown discipline as in we've been putting in a lot of work, and we're all moving as a team. We don't let nobody back there. We keep them in front with us.
Okay, it's one team, and you guys will be moving forward together. John Gonzalez, we thank you for giving us time here at camp on Media Day here for East L.A. Sports Scene and for the Toros. Good luck to you.
You too.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right, 2 more interviews to go, and then we will kind of wrap things up here from Torres High School. Don't go away. East L.A. Sports Scene right back. Okay, now here we go with one of the biggest players on the field, and for Torres High School is Giovanni Gonzalez, also an all-city selection, also a stalwart here, 3 years playing at varsity level under Coach Cuevas, and this is going to be it, the final year, Gio, for you. And the Toros have all come together for camp, for training, school, is everything getting back in rhythm. Your thoughts so far on the preparation?
Well, I feel like we've been getting ready, working hard. I feel like our team's coming together, and we're ready for season, We're just working hard, and step by step we'll get there. And rolling and going with the flow, keeping pace. Some new coaches have been brought on. Talk about how they have infused some energies to you. Well, we got a new defensive coach, coordinator, Coach Gamboa. He's like taught us a lot of stunts, a lot on D-line. Everything stepped up good. We knew plays, everything. So I feel like we're gonna. Good season this year, good season. Okay, and thus far, the players that are out here, some for the first time. Yeah. And then, of course, you have the veterans like yourself that have been here for 3 years. But describe the chemistry with everybody that's out here suited up and ready to play and ready to practice. Well, we know mostly all the varsity captains here, we're all together in one academy because there are 5 academies here. So we're all in class together, we get our work done, we do homework together, and then after class, we come to the football field and do our work. Okay, and Coach Cuevas had you guys back in the weight room, we'll say back in June, July, and then of course there was some 7-on-7s and lineman practices as well. How did the off season go for you? We're really good. We just worked out real good, hit the weight room hard, get ready to come out here, and now we're here. Okay, and then tomorrow and then the week after, it's on. Yeah. Is everybody going to be looking to play against the Toros for a change here, because you're coming back from a Final Four appearance last year against View Park, but you got that far, and a lot of people weren't expecting the Toros to accelerate that fast. Your thoughts on defending the territory and the turf? Well, we're just going to come out here, do what we got to do, work hard, everything, how we practice determines how we play. So we've been practicing real good, so we'll see how that turns out. And there's going to be a new change of quarterback. Of course, Dave Frontanez has moved on, and now it's Robert Castro. It's going to be his stamp of approval on the team. Yes, Robert, he's real athletic, real fast, so I guess that's another something better for us, So, and of course, the veteran running back field, you will have Munive, Erick Sanchez, and some more players that'll be here. Yeah, we got powerful runners. We got a decent line. We got a big line, so we're going to be pushing forward, running the ball this year. Last question, Gio. When you first came in as a sophomore and you were being groomed to be on the line, and looking at your size and your potential, now you look around and you see others that are maybe just as big as you. Yeah. Is that the case? Yeah, yes, I do. It's two big guys here. I always tell them, look, I started from the bottom now where I'm at. I'm a captain now, so got to work hard, do what you got to do, and you'll be good. And work hard in class and work hard on the field, and that equals success. Student athlete. Okay, Giovanni Gonzalez, thank you very much, sir, and we'll see you soon. Okay. There he is, all city and on the offensive line, and he's going to have a big part for Coach Cuevas this season. So we're going to finish up now with the number 1 running back on the Toros. That's Jose Munive. We'll be right back in just a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. And here we are now, returning to East LA Sports Scene. This time we're at Media Day. We're coming to his house. Last time we saw Mr. Jose Munive, he came into the studio. We talked about his performance last season, 2013-14, all-city selection. Just a great addition to the Toros, and now entrenched as a senior. Ready to give his all again. Jose, first question, how are you, son?
I'm good. I've been really good. I actually been training for HP, our first game, getting ready, getting my teammate ready, because we're a team now and we're going to play as a team. Because now we feel more motivated together. We feel more that we're playing with each other more. So we're ready. I feel ready.
It's that spirit of the camaraderie, the band of brothers going into battle and never leaving anyone behind, always looking for your teammate and helping in any way you can, whether it's on the field or in a classroom or in school. Talk about the chemistry and the camaraderie of this team.
Oh, this team, we actually like to be a family. We call ourselves a family. We're the Toro family, yes. When somebody misses practice, somebody decides to mess around during practice and not take this thing serious, we all play. We all play as a team. One of them misses, we all play as a team. If that person decides to miss more than 2 times, we lock their locker up and they can't get their equipment till they pay.
Okay.
So that's how we're going to do it, so everybody can start showing up to practice, so we'll go all practice in one team. Not just people missing one day and then, people over here working out and then people are slacking off over there. We all bring them together in practice, we'll go all practice together.
And this season now, Coach Cuevas looking for some additional coaches, and Coach Gamboa, Coach Nissim, new looks for offense and defense, and you're going to fit right into the pattern. Jose, talk about what, as a captain, what Coach Cuevas is going to let you and allow you to do with your teammates.
I don't want to take much of I don't want to have the title of a captain because I'm a player too, and I know I'm a leader by example as my teammates. But I want them to learn how to be captains too, so they could later on become captains as well and learn from me how to lead others. I'm a mentor. I'm in the mentor program just like Eric and some of the teammates. Right. And I like teaching people the right thing, like how to act, how to teach others, and I'm teaching my teammates how to play good, how to act well in the field and in the classroom, and first of all with their families.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's leadership right there. There's, of course, very, very strong positive qualities of you as a young man in here at this program, helping it to get better.
This program is making me, it keeps me basically out of trouble. It keeps me healthy, working out. It makes me be around good vibes right here with the coaches, Coach Nissim, Coach Gamboa, Coach Cuevas. All the coaches, the coaching staff are great. They're good leaders right here. They make us work out good. And then my boy Raya right here, he's our assistant coach now, and he's he was a next teammate of ours, and I'm looking forward for this season with them.
Okay, Jose, talk about the work you put in the off season, because that's what prepared you now to be ready, because there's going to be a lot of hitting going on here very shortly, yes, as they say, and the season will be on. But what did you do to strengthen up, build up, gear up, and get your mind ready, as well as your body?
Oh, what I did during the summer to get ready for the season, I actually went to summer school, but it wasn't much. It was from 8 to 10, and after summer school, I went to the gym. Okay. My mom, luckily, she works at YMCA, so I get the privilege to go in free, Nice. So then I went right after summer school, I went to a gym, 2 hours lifting, and then I came here to practice. We lift more, we ran, we conditioned, we got ourselves ready for the game.
Okay. Let's talk quickly because time is running out and you got to get back on the field. But a new look on offense. David has gone on. Frontenac has moved on. And now Robert Castro has been asked to step into that quarterback void, into that gap in that position. Talk about bringing him into it and helping him get adjust his quarterback.
Robert, he's a great guy, man. I played with him Wolfpack. I grew up with him. He's a good friend. He's a good teammate. And he got asked to step up. He didn't really play much of a quarterback. But as we looked, we helped him out. We pushed him, and he took that spot, and he's doing great in the quarterback position.
Okay, so Bayer, when I interviewed him, I said he's going to know where his receivers should be because he was a receiver. Yes, so the passing game should be good, but also now on the running game, any new plays may have been inserted because of your tremendous running back skills.
Yeah, this season that's coming up, we have good running backs. Erick Sanchez, we have me, we have Diaz, we have other teammates that we have. They're pretty good. And this year, we added some running plays, some new running plays, and we're getting it done. We're practicing them so we could get them to a perfect level. Not perfect, but enough to make us win, make them score, and that's what we're looking forward to.
And tomorrow, scrimmage, and then after that, game one. On Tita Park, correct?
Yes, sir.
Game one.
Tomorrow, we're going to give it all we got. We're going to go out there. We're going to study them. We're going to see how we could be better on defense, how we could fix things on offense, how we could run better, how we could study their line, how we could study the linebackers, the outside receivers, and we're going to see what we could do better to win.
And that's a full scrimmage.
Yes, it's a full scrimmage.
Then the week after.
and then the week after we're ready for HP. I can say that our team is looking good. We're gonna be ready for any team that comes our way, and we're gonna give it a good game.
Jose Munive, always giving it his all.
Thank you.
We wish you the best of luck, son. Okay, and a great season. All right, there he is, one of the tri-captains for the Toros, Jose Munive. We'll be back now with the head coach, Peter Cuevas, and wrap things up here from the home of the Toros at Torres High School. This is East L.A. Sports Scene. And here we are now with the head coach, Peter Cuevas, in his 4th year, and we've seen growth after growth, year after year. And Coach, you've got to be very happy, but at the same time, you got to be a little cautious because you know people are coming after you. Those teams have seen the Toros. They felt some of your pressures that you put on them, and they come away with defeats, and now they're looking to revenge. But there's other teams out there that you want to play in different conferences. But Coach Cuevas, let's talk about the 2014 Toros.
Thank you, Rico. Thanks for having me on the show again. You know, I'm really excited this year. You know, we have a good returning squad coming back this year. I'm fortunate to have 3 all-city first-team guys back, and Giovanni Gonzalez and John Gonzalez, and of course Munive, Jose Munive was a good running back. So, and then, you know, along with some of those other guys that were backup role players last year and some of our JV guys that came up, I think, you know, it looks good right now. You know, I think we're okay right now.
As they would say, talking to those folks in the football circles, the future is bright at Torres.
Oh, no doubt about that. You know, I think the success that we had last year really brought, you know, we're not the new kid on the block anymore. We used to do that song and dance the first couple of years, but they're not falling for it anymore. You know, going 8-4 and going to the semifinals last year and having a good year, you know, really, you know, put us on, you know, one of the top teams in the 3A. You know, we're in the Division 3. We're ranked 5 right now. So, you know, we just got to keep working hard, though. We can't be satisfied for what's happened. We really want to get to the championship this year.
And as you've told me on several occasions when I've interviewed you, you said, Rico, I like a 5-year plan, a strategic plan. 5 is always good. But, Coach, we'd say you're ahead of the curve on this. You're ahead of the 5-year plan. But, nonetheless, the Toros, they're ready to go. It seems like the season can't start quick enough.
Yeah, you know what? It's been a long summer for us. You know, you're right. You know, I did say 5 years, and we did it a little faster than 5 years. Of course, we're going in our 4th year now, and things are expected now of us. So, you know, I just have our boys working hard every day, and we had a little setback in the summer where we couldn't practice for a while, but we're starting to pick it up, you know, and we're fun. We're good right now. We're in a good place.
Coach, from your perspective, being in the school as I want to say as great as Torres is for the community, your thoughts on also being as a faculty member? Because I'm sure in that faculty room you're being talked to by some of your colleagues, and they're very interested in the team this year. And if not, they have been since day one.
Well, of course, you know, they're always asking about the team, and we get a lot of support from some of the teachers here that come out. The principals have all been very supportive of us, you know, and helping us out. So that helps a lot. You know, it's fun having the teachers out here and excited about seeing our boys play and doing well, and everything's going good right now. You know, we're okay right now.
Okay, so the environment and they would say the pulse of the team here as part of the school pride factor here is very high.
Well, it's picking up now. You know, it's starting to get normal now. It's like a normal high school. You know, first couple of years, we didn't have a band and we didn't have cheer and we didn't have all that. But it's starting to come together now. We have a big cheerleading squad that's going to be out here for JV and varsity. We have a drum line that's going to be out here. We have a mascot. So and then we have that little band that's always coming out and playing some good tunes. So, you know, it's starting to come together. It's starting to feel like a normal high school to our kids now. And to me, too. You know, it's starting to feel like, you know, hey, it feels like anywhere else now.
And that's satisfaction. Part of your job is to come to work and know that these things are here for your players, your team, your school.
You know, of course, the first couple of years it was one of those very bland places to be. You know, there was nothing really going on for the kids, and now we have a homecoming game, we have a homecoming dance, and we have the band out here. And it just seems like a real normal high school, and the environment is starting to pick up, and everybody's involved and they're excited about our team, and you know, everybody's excited.
Now, Coach, let's get down to the situation at hand. It's been 3 weeks now. Team has been out practicing. The camp is going, in your words, is it going on schedule and on track?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. You know, defense is always ahead of us. You know, we have a great defensive coordinator now with Rick Gamboa, who came over from East L.A. College, and those kids have been really adapting to his defensive style, which is a very aggressive style, and I like that, and I'm glad he's here with me. The offense, of course, is always, we're going to find out tomorrow, tomorrow in our scrimmage, how far along we are. But I'm happy with the guys we have on the side of the ball, so we'll see. I think we're going to be okay.
And you're going to be missing a big replacement factor here for Dave Frontanez, who's gone on, and Robert Castro will step in as quarterback.
Yeah, totally different style guys. David was a very good manager of the game. He's not as athletic as Robert. Robert's really quick, and he can do a lot. Not a very good thrower, not a better thrower than David. But we're going to run some plays, I think, that are going to help him out. We don't want him to do anything he can't do, and we know what he can do, so we're going to take advantage of that.
Okay, and then, of course, your running game and defense and all these, as they would say, the alignments that you need to have to be competitive at high level, you're happy.
Yeah, well, you know what? This year we have depth. We have 45 guys on the varsity this year. This is the biggest team I've had in 4 years. I started off with 25, 28, 30. And this year we're at 45, and kids still want to come out, and we have to turn them away, unfortunately. But, we're sticking with the 45 guys right now. JV also has about 45, so we're at 90 strong, and the biggest two teams we've had in the last 3 years. So we're excited about that.
And then looking not too far into the season, but you know your opponents, the full schedule, and there's going to be a lot of ups and downs possibly, or some curves, or maybe just smooth sailing. Right. You've got to be prepared for that, Coach, and I'm sure you'll do that with your team.
Of course. We're in the Northern League this year, so it's going to be tough week in and week out. We play Eagle Rock, Lincoln, and Wilson, and Franklin every week. So, we got to prepare every week. I was in the Central League last year. Not to say that they're good teams too over there, but it seems like I'm in with a lot more Division II teams, which is, could be good for my strength of schedule, but I don't know about the pounding my kids are going to take with them. But you know what, we're going to do the best we can up there. We're ready to play whoever we're scheduled to play, so we're ready.
Well, Coach Cuevas, your legacy has started.
Thank
It
you,
will
Rico.
continue. Good things will happen to you, and of course the school and the team. We wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, Rico.
Okay.
Go Toros.
All right. There he is, our dear friend, head coach Peter Cuevas, 4th year at the controls, ready to go with the 2014 edition of the Toros. Here we are now. As you can see, we're almost on the field of practice, but they are still here running set plays and getting ready for scrimmage tomorrow. And then next week, Huntington Park will be the first game of the season. So, for Erick Sanchez, yours truly, Rico Cabrera, thanks for watching this edition and this chapter of East L.A. Sports Scene. We will see you on our next show. Take care and see you soon.
Stay out there, full back.
Right.
That's our food lane. There it is. Back tap. Fourth in. Run. Turn it up, Pepe. Walk. Go.
Pass.
Now we got split. 2 solo. Stay corrected. 2 solo. Check the wing action. Check blue lane. Check blue lane. Good. Nice job, Julio.
Hey, get the ball ready for offense.
Thank you.
Hey, Daylon, come on, let's run.
There it is.
or make